like, comment, and subscribe. The launcher and not the actual game. And our homie is all dead. Okay, so last time we played, we were in the middle of the trial. And pretty much, Monokuma threw the trial. Like, he set up our girly pop, Kyoko, to take the fall because he was mad. She figured out what the fuck is going on, and he didn't like it. She knows the rules. She knew the rules enough to get by shit, and he didn't like it. And we found out that the school, whoever is in charge of everything, every single channel is broadcasting what's happening at the school. We broke into, which was like the main data room where all the cameras were, and a live TV. And the live TV was just us on every channel. So the whole world is watching what's going on right now. And I end up taking the fall for Kyoko. And right before I was about to die, Alter Ego saved us. And we ended up in the dumpster. And that's where we last left off. We got to find our way out. I hope that was a good recap. So many. Yeah, it did. Yep, it is. I was trying to figure it out because I kept saving, making more save spots. I usually try to keep 3, but since it kept crashing, I was like, maybe I should pick another one. So time is unknown, and where we are at is unknown too. That's a rocket and a tank. Who did we use the tank on? I can't remember. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. Is that an airplane? How'd something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? Oh, is it? It's not do. Oh, I probably did the launcher for the sound too, and not the actual game. Yeah, it's on the launch. You should hear it now. Pause it. Yeah. Shut up, corn. What's this? Is that still gonna do the plane? Oh, okay. Is that everything that's down? No, it's this. No, that's the same thing. Oh, this is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. Okay. Oh, it's locked. Great. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Corn! What? Because you said you were going to play it, right? Are you going to go back? I don't think I got that far in it before I chickened out. Ah, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I was at the end and what did you do? Also, I got a song for you. You ready? Everybody knows that follows are free. And thanks for taking the time to give one to me. Yeah. Okay. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. I was just going to say you better find something to drink and eat. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. Ugh. I'm not playing again. I was in the Steve part. If you... Oh, I don't know who Steve is, but that was pointless too. Next, I search for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides, but that's still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed, and all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. Is that garbage? What the strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. Is that food and water? You know, it smells like that guy's. It smells like, what do we call him? It smells like Toe Finger's car from Love After Lockup. As I watched, the pile of garbage jolted and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? Corn, he looks so stinky. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? Bitch, yes. We've already established that. I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash? Rude. It's our girly pop. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was. The trash monster!
It smells awful.
See, she let us know. And she got a cup of ramen on her head. Kyoko?
Indeed.
Even on that trash on her head, you want to smash. What's up, crazy? How you doing? How's your weekend? You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here? You went to the spa? Did you get a massage? Did you get a manicure, a pedicure?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again. Sauna's in the pool. Guess what? Me and my mom were at... you have a Costco membership. You might have seen it too. Costco has a sauna, like one you could put in your yard or probably in your house. And it's wooden. I don't got... let's put a sauna in the backyard of the house money, but it looked cool. And I like going to the sauna, but I don't have a gym that I pay for, or a gym that has a sauna. She gave her head a quick... Okay, we taste that.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Food and water. Smarty pants. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you've finished. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way down towards my stomach. Oof, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Is there anything new besides Kyoko? No, that's the rocket in the tank. Okay. Nope, not the new butter girly pop. But Kyoko, why'd you come here to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt. Or, no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew?
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
is so that I can do what I came to do... is so that I can do what I came to the school to do. Okay. What? It just didn't roll off the tongue. I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did. Once. Once? Until recently, I've forgotten what it was. You forgot? But that's... You said she lost her memory. I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia? Then, is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at this school? The first thing? We got drugged, right? And fell asleep. You're talking about when we fainted. You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seemed much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. Why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability, somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind, which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind, one of us? If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? I am. Yeah, I guess it's the new thing. I know who they are. I know the person that sent the request. I guess it's like the new thing where you stream with people. I don't have the shared chat on because I don't know what they're talking about. I was going to, but I was like, no, let me not. Because I'm going to probably comment to people and they're not here. And I don't know. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Your intuition is right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
It's just like the dream I had. Oh, it's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Oh, yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. Ain't shit up there. Okay, I still gotta talk to her. Why'd you end the conversation then? You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own, so how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability. My ability, what everyone should have known me for, is the ultimate detective. I knew it. I was like, she's like an ultimate detective or like an ultimate doctor because she doesn't mind touching dead bodies. Or like science person, not doctor, because she's still in school. The ultimate detective?
Correct.
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone? Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. What?
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad? Is Hope's Peak's headmaster? Then that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. Dun dun dun! I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster. That's why she's so set on finding him. Got it. No matter the cost. Crazy. Did you like that? Kyoko, what's going on? My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. What makes sense?
However...
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I've seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then what did you see in there?
So,
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, the desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
it's true.
That was my assumption, yes, and to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. This is some kind of map.
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room, along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. And I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. And I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues. So I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there?
However,
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. Sussy? So what was it like? That part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in the school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean?
so,
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. It sounds like it must be important and really ominous.
however,
Of course, once I got to the second floor... Oh, okay. Are we done talking to her now? Gonna say that I have to see for myself. So can we use this key to open this door?
so, however,
But I already did this part. Maybe I shouldn't do it this time? Oh, okay. Oh, ads are about to start, which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. It had to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it? Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it?
however,
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So then who did kill her? Mukuro.
anyway,
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, Nia, hi. How you doing? How's your Sunday? How was your weekend? To begin with, the point of the class trial for Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed. Oh, we figured that part out. I'm doing great. Oh, I don't know if you guys remember. I was talking about those cuties that I got that were disgusting. I think it was only 2 of them that were bad. And I picked them both the first and the second day I opened them. After that, they've been fine. So, 2 bad oranges or 2 bad apples didn't spoil the whole bunch. So that I was excited about because I was mad. I was like, I had a taste for cuties, so I got cuties for groceries last week, and then I was mad when 2 of them were bad. but they weren't. It was just those two. To begin with, the point... Oh, yeah, we figured out he was trying to kill you. Get you killed?
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me. That was the point of the class trial. It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words,
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with the rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. Their mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like their mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
hey,
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuru Ikusaba. What's that? There was a point where Mukuru may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. Oh yeah, she was gonna kill him. Mukuru. I did. I had a delicious breakfast this morning. I had 2 cups of coffee. And I'm about to step away and go transfer my laundry. Oh, give me a sec. I'll be back in like a few minutes. It won't take that long. No, I don't gotta go to the... I actually went before stream started. That's how early I was up and had breakfast. It could have been you, Makoto. It could have been me. Stop. I thought it froze up. I was going to say, no. Okay. I could have become the victim?
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? You mean during the night? I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. What? What, girl? What you talking about? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway,
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the hallway and I saw a white shadow across the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
correct.
I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to whoever the masked assailant was. They ended up dead.
correct.
And their murder was disguised. And the dojo key wound up in my room. And it all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuru is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? Their mastermind wanted to use the class trial and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. That is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuru. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Huh?
Makoto,
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. Wait, there's 2? I thought it was Mukuru. Mukuru. The other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Mukuru was the ultimate despair in that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not.
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You're talking about
That's right.
what happened a year ago, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy, whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair.
It would seem.
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're,
Indeed.
make no mistake, they're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. Chapter 5. 100-mile dash. A pain of a junk food junkie. Damn. So there's 6 of us. To be continued. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. A Dream Island rocket present. The ultimate despair, a group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. Have they? But right now
Anyway.
we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. So can we go through here? It's locked, but we have a way to open this door. Kyoko got the key. Kyoko got the key. Hand it over, girly. Give us the key. Oh, do I have to click on her first? Got it. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolute vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
Then we should be able to use it on that door, right? Hey, Kyoko, can we use that key of yours to open this door, right? Hey, Kyoko, we can use that key of yours to open this door, right?
It's true.
Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then... click. Yes, it opened.
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go. Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Could we go take a shower? Because we were just rolling around in garbage. Finally, we were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief, because the real fight had just begun. The ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death, deadly life. Chapter 6. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. I was going to say, I hope he went up first. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into the darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down.
Hey.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off it. So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long?
So,
Ever since I can remember. I came from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous?
wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So,
Right.
because we take pride in it. Pride?
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society, which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational, but it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride. So that explains... Before I came here, when I was looking info up about the school online, I never saw anything about her, because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. Huh? In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you wound up so far you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's how you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
what?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. What? Okay. All right. Not the answer I was expecting. But you'd be reunited after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about. Okay, got it. You hate him.
However,
There is something I want to say to him, though. What? No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
So,
I want to sever all ties with him. Sever? The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he had a promising future,
however,
but he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However,
But there's one thing that I can never forgive. Really?
so,
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind, like I said. I think it was a good thing.
however,
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past, in order to remove him from my life forever, I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, to just cut him off like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family? No. Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I didn't know how long, we finally reached the top. Are they gonna, oh, they're gonna come out in the room where the trash was, where the dumpster is, where somebody has to have a key to get in? Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. The hatch opened with ease, and so... looks like we're back. But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Yoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of here without you. Huh, no thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. Okay. Let's see. So are these working now? Can they see us? This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. I don't want to look at it anymore. I bet you don't. It's the switch that raises and lowers the gate. I don't have the key to open it. We never did set up the cleaning duty rotation. A surveillance camera. Is the mastermind watching us even now? I feel like they probably are. This is the trash room, the dumpster. The dump, in other words. To be honest, I don't think I've seen anyone throw anything away down here. This is how we got out of the garbage pit. I never would have imagined that's where this led. So, now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried? Yeah, of course.
So
Then let's just get a concrete answer. Huh?
in other words,
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that's...
however,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. And it's not like we can run away. As she said that, she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't. Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. The mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
so
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation in Mukaru's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. There was?
right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we get to him directly. If we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. I'm still a little... No, I'm super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall
Let's
we
get going. All right. Yeah. Okay, so we're in the trash room. There's everybody's rooms. Is this... Okay, and the gym is here. This is crazy. There was some guy posing me to my rider. They were using the app that shows where we are to trick people. Wait, what? There was somebody posing as you? Oh my God, Corn. Did the people that you're supposed to get take a picture of them? That's scary. They're trying to act like you to pick up your rider. Oh, they weren't trying to act like you. Oh, but they were trying to act like they were an Uber driver. That's scary. Yeah, because they should give you the thing, and then they give you the person's picture and their driver's license. That is scary. Because, you know, some people, like, they'll be drunk, and they just say, okay, there's my car, and they don't check anything, and they just get in. That's creepy. And dangerous.
Well now.
Yoko, I don't mind so much. But Makoto is supposed to be dead. What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. It has happened. I know. Does Uber have like lifts where girls can pick girls to be their drivers instead of guys? Are we really gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do? If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again. And this time I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko. He's like, Kyoko, this is not going how I thought it would.
Right.
Do whatever you feel you have to. What?
However,
But before you do, let me say just one thing.
no.
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right? Lose? You explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
Because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the black end and then executed, right? Hey, what are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the black end and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well. Monokumato got shit to say for once. But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of being that could come to our aid even after you'd killed it. Let me reread that just because I didn't like how it came out. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you'd kill it.
Am I wrong?
Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Maruku. You did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well,
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't. Don't just say it like that. What is this comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence?
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth. And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type?
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he would never have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide.
ooh, those are the chick.
He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed.
It's not like you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Huh?
indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
that's what we have to
then I suggest you take my advice. Keeper pulled out the claws. So, what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mukuru's trial over again. Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair.
Ooh.
Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial, one last showdown, in other words. This would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuru's killer, of their mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed. Barry?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So, time for bear jokes. Now what you've suggested might be possible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
in other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. This motherfucker. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely contain myself!
Let's have one final grisly showdown. He agreed? Then we still have a shot at this.
Barrett!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
Guys,
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. What? All the mysteries? Good lord. That's right. Every last mystery that's pawning around the school. If you can do that,
I can barely contain myself.
then you'll be enough to qualify as a victor for you. Qualify as a victory for you. Oh my god. That's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay, well good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way out of the truth of Mukuru's death and solve the mysteries of the school,
You guys,
then you win. But if you can't do all of that, we'll all face execution, right? I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? They have, oh, that's funny. That's funny. I like it. I honestly can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. You remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held?
what's wrong?
I remember that for sure. So what?
hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And that it's a true statement? You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuru is no exception to that. Huh? Mukuru's trial is no exception? Then it's part of the regulations? Which would have to mean that whoever killed Mukuru... It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But, okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but... This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. What?
listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why'd he go quiet all of a sudden? This motherfucker.
Now I'm really angry.
I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would ya? Why so mad? He seems emotionally unstable.
Hey,
Leave me alone. Get out of here. Okay, I'm going. You're really gonna let me go? I don't care anymore. Okay. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment, overflowing with despair.
Hey,
Come on, Makoto, let's go. Okay. Set his ass on fire, Monokuma. Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we were out of the gym. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. I have to thank Kyoko somehow. We give her a gift? Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true.
whew,
But still, I'm glad it worked. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
so
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
because
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard, like I said. So when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
so
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said that they hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that.
listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow, the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other, they wanted to show the world.
it would seem
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
in other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept? You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair. The mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal as the ultimate despair. What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right, it is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who would call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If their mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished, but in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. Oh my gosh, my nose! They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not a killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violated their own regulations. But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge?
however,
Well, that's only thanks to you that we got the chance. Because you believed in me, another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least I won the bet. To let out a quick sigh, I took it as a small sign of relief. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd shown my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However,
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There is no option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
however,
Is that really possible? Huh?
anyway,
Right now, we have to go find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? Okay. Oh, we can go up this way now.
Hey,
For now, let's head to the dorms where everyone else is. Aww. Mm. Meow. Meow. Ah, bitch. Meow. This motherfucker. Meow. Meow. Dead. Alive. This is Hero's room. Is he inside?
hey,
I don't think he's here. Come on, we have to keep looking. Dead. Dead. Alive. This is Hina's room. Is she inside?
hey,
I don't think she's here. Okay. Dead. Dead.
hey.
He's not there either. Okay. Dead. Alive. Dead.
Hey,
My room. Dead. Dead. Her room. Oh shit, where is everybody? Let's go to the warehouse. No, nobody's in here. The bathhouse? Or the laundry? Nope. Oh, dang. Okay. I thought this was locked. And suddenly we were greeted with... You again? Is he broken? I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. Not him throwing passwords at us. Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief.
Is that Makoto?
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
What's his name isn't gonna say I'm a ghost again with his stupid ass.
You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Every fucking ghost. Stupid. Everyone was there. All my friends who had struggled together and survive. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
What's that smell? It's me, the garbage man.
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Get away. Shoo, shoo. Didn't I say we should take a shower? And in a flash, my tears dried up. After they called you a little stinky ass. Okay, who should we talk to first? Who do I find the most annoying? You stink. Are you rotten?
I'm telling you.
Rotten physically, mentally, every way you can be rotten. Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while. This smell is so smelly. Super smelly. Ew, she likes it after she just talks shit. You smell even worse than me. Oh yeah, I forgot this bitch don't like to shower. Disgusting. You smell even worse than me. Way worse than me. I win. She seems happy for some reason.
Yo,
Makoto, what was it like hanging out in the spirit world? I didn't go to the spirit world. Did you get to talk to her? Who? Miss Cleo. Bitch. No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. I mean, who the heck is Miss Cleo? Ah, shit. I didn't mean to click on him again. Sounds like you lack discipline. Wait, what did his ass say? So you didn't get to talk to her, huh? Sounds like you lack discipline. Call me now. I lack discipline. Discipline. I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me either. Do you realize why it is you? Do you realize why it is you escaped execution? It was alter ego. He saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people can say they had their life saved by a computer program. I imagined it was a learning experience for you. So what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Oh, that was him, not her. I did. The other girl that has a school uniform on, she doesn't like to bathe. The one that has two personalities, the serial killer personality, and keeps giving her a hard time because she got titties. Well, we figured that since the trial was over, what that tongue do don't wash is correct. Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again. And no, Dice, all the rooms were locked before were still locked. So there weren't any new areas. Then where can we go to find new clues? We got the key. We can get in all the places that were locked. Duh. Duh.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain. Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what we have to tell you. I need to tell you all about the last class trial. Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuru's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it, like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind. What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuru?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What
You
did
spotted the trap? Did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy. I just,
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. Right? You mad, bro? The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time. And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. My nose is itching like crazy. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later. I'll show how ancient I am. Remember the Miss Cleo meme song that existed before YouTube? Was there, she had like a jingle, right? Or something? I don't have it, but I trust you. If you want to drop the link, we can watch it. Hang on. Oh my god. Okay. I forgot I updated my stream deck. I was like, oh my god, where is the button? I forgot I gotta copy it or it'll just post the chat again. Pause. Since I'm 9,000 years old. It is kind of a bop. She is giving a free reading. This shirt is sending me because I feel like it's telling of the time. Because I think I swear to God I had a shirt kind of like that. I'm so tired of having to use my hand. Not the chest twerk. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. That's not at all what I thought it was. Is this the... Oh, no, it's not the remix, but I like this one too. Not that chicken in the back. I heard the remix before I heard this one. We're in a mission right now. Deep fried. This the fact this showed up in the playlist with that song, the Miss Cleo song. He did the chicken dance. I've never seen the. Well, I've never seen this video. The original, not flat ass motherfucker. Let me see if I can find the remix. Is that one? You're a jerk. This is the one that I heard. On the chicken bike. I don't know if he plays violin, but I know she plays violin. Those boots are still crazy, though. Every time I see those cowboy boots that curl up like that, I hate it. Oh! Okay. All right. Intermission complete. I lied. I just want to hear the first part of the song and then I'm done. To death. JK, I take my meds. Pose to press. Bitch to death. JK, I take my meds. Category. Not the cheerleaders in the pill bottle. And I've seen this video before, but it still makes me laugh. And that homage to I Love Lucy with the candy. Okay. I'm done for real this time. Okay. For the next song plays. Okay. So, knowing all of this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Maruku, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind? But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. Welcome back, Corn. You missed the music intermission. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery? But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway.
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Everyone? Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? Girl, shut your ass up. I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible. Yeah, welcome back, Corn.
Anyway.
At this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. Figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Makuru, and all the school's mysteries. It's a pretty tall friggin' order. But maybe this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint? It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. But why? One of y'all's a killer. One of y'all's the mastermind.
So, in
But
other
why?
words,
If their mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuru, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have to have set foot in this school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuru, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is one of us. One of us. There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mukuru and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them?
that's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Well, wait. We can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate right, the ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? Did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right.
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still. Oh, time for bed. We gotta leave the cafeteria. Or the dining hall.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Oh, shit.
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of
At
my
this
family.
point, I can only rely on myself, on the Togomi blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then. After making his final statement, Yakia left the dining hall. Master? He didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream. Or coffee. You're totally useless. So, bye. With that, Toko trudged off out of the dining hall. And now, she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself, too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. He's gonna die, isn't he? Or he's the mastermind. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know?
'cause, I mean...
But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto? That's really nice of you to say.
But,
Still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just the two of us.
Indeed.
So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so...
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
So then,
Well, I'd better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
No matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. And by any means necessary. With that, Kyoko is gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together. I guess I'll start by taking another look at Mukuru's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but those were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuru Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the bio lab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Oh, they're all listed on here. Okay, places to check has been added to the truth bullet section. All right. Oh, I always want to turn like there's a door for me to click to leave. All right. So let's go to over here first. Hey! Are you streaming again? It said you stopped, I think. What's up? Let me see. I am. Dun 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 dun. I need to add you. Yeah, there we go. Oh shoot. I have to do it. Gotta do it. Okay. We're going upstairs. This is the second floor of the dorms. Oh, this shit do look fucked up. Did it explode? It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Oh, that's all it doesn't see. Ooh, okay, that's where he came up. Oh shit, is that blood? Can we click on this? Nope. Somebody got squished. Oh fuck. We go in here? Nope. We're there. Oh, not there either. This is the only door that's open. Damn. What are the... Oh, wow. 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 The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's like garbage. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even the hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Like the only room that's intact over here. I guess, can I go in the girls' bathroom now? Probably not. Nothing. Okay. Look at that eye. Can go in here. Oh, it's fucked up too. Damn. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for the Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. It looks like this locker is already broken. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope. There's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker opened. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your ebook to open those up. So does that mean? Well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader, and then no luck. Only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. I can't do it for any of these. I'm gonna try it on all of them. I'm not gonna read everything it says though. Maybe one of them was assigned to me before it got fucked up. I was trying to click on the empty one. Damn it. Or the one with no door. Oh. Nope. Okay. Nope. All right. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. Check on the... Nothing on the garbage. That to that locker and not to this pile of rubble. Yeah, it's just the locker. Nothing on the ground. Nope. Alright, we're leaving. Oh, this is the other side. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't need the map. I need to save. Trying to scare me. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere. It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko?
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? Yeah, they got a bar and everything. Thing over here? Nope, it's all on this. What's this little panel? Do that one. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However,
There's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
in other words,
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair. Neo! Neo, how are you doing? How's your stream? Hello, everybody. My name's AMC, or Ashley, and I got a song for you guys. You ready? I'm AMC, not EMC, and you just raided the menagerie. She and her are my pronouns. Variety is my forte. I stream 2 days of the week. I have a cute co-host who likes to pop in. Thank you so much for the raid, and don't forget that you come first because self-care is the best care. I need to update my thing. I don't stream on Thursdays anymore. Stream was good. Ooh, you beat Final Fantasy? Wait, what's Lightning Return? I need to play a Final Fantasy. I haven't played any. I played, that's a lie. I've played 14 when you get the free demo. I did a raid, and then I haven't played since. You're playing Lightning Returns right now? Is that an RPG too? And are you excited for the new Final Fantasy that's supposed to be coming out? Also, hello, Genesis Nova. I need you. What? You need me to start playing more RPGs? How dare? Oh, it's part 3 of 13. Got it. I'm going to be playing Dragon's Age, so I'll probably be playing that for a while, I do believe. Because that got redeemed. But I'm going to play a game I want to play first. And then I'm going to play Dragon Age. Corn, what do you mean? Hang on. But if you guys it didn't do your shout out, did it? Let me go. Let me do. Ooh, I got to remember what I changed it to. Okay, yes, I did change it to just SO again. Oh shit, you got fucked up. Is that the original? That's the original Metal Gear. Snake! Snake! That's a great clip. If you guys do not know Neo, please check them out. They play RPGs, which I need to start. I think Yakuza is the only one that I've played on stream. Oh no, I played Expedition 33. Yeah. I probably do. They're long, but I've enjoyed the ones that I've played. I don't know which Final Fantasy I should start with though. That was your cousin? Shut up, really? I've known Neo pretty much since I first started streaming. They are good peoples. You do want to check somebody out who plays RPGs and they play horror. They play a lot with Apothecary Joe, who's also a part of the community, and I've known for pretty much the same amount of time. Please check them out. Highly recommend. I'm gonna do one more video and then we'll get back to the game. Not Hatletta AMC. I have no idea who that is. Okay. Put people's names. Don't be calling me out like that. That's the Xbox starting screen. Okay. That who was you talking shit to? Was that your cousin? We are trying to beat Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, the first one. This is my first time playing a Danganronpa game too. This was redeemed by Korn. But I guess the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. What did she say about her dad? They're the worst sorts of people. Okay. We're talking about the ultimate despair. It's not a group, and it's a group and not a person now. We know for sure. And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. Kirigiri failure. Kirigiri failure. I don't know who that person is. Okay. But my information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. The ultimate despair has been added to the truth bullets. Yeah. I'm not going to read that anymore if it says it. What else? There's other stuff over here too. The desk is home to a computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Is it on that chair? I gotta raid and run. Enjoy the post-street. Yeah, please do. Do what you gotta do. A leather chair. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. I can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? Does that mean? You mean like a hidden room? I think I know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC and I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However,
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All I know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not nearly enough to go on.
it's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. It's probably her name or her birthday. Her name and birthday, a combo.
Whew.
When I think of how much I wasted on this, geez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure he hasn't tried it. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. You know, I'm glad I thought of using Kyoko's name, but if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know what you're guessing it. I already know that your guess is wrong. It's about to be right now for sure. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kurogiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in... That's a heavy, loud-ass door. What? That did it. Kyoko, it worked. You don't know how to feel right now.
Why?
Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko? It's a picture of her when she is a baby. Well, she's not a baby. When she is tiny. Toddler size. Toddler size Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko? I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. I'd better check out that suspicious present before I do anything. I wanted to leave it for last. Okay, bitches. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But, I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why? You think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous, but surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... He screamed! She said you were going to. Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Is that her dad? His bones? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? Now can I click over here? Kyoko said just as I thought. God, they don't even let me do shit I want to do. Just as I thought. How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bone specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones? That body? That's my father. Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. After Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students, when you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
In other words,
that most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or so she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties, but was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Her boots fly. I love them. They're amazing. Would she still give up her pride just for that? I couldn't hope but wonder. Hidden room present. Okay, now can I click on this? The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but we gotta talk to Kyoko again. I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
hey,
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
because
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer, in case of emergency, is this? It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says in case of emergency. I'd found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
in other words,
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
it would seem
So can we open those lockers? It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko, I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Headmaster's e-handbook. And then there's this, right? Is there something? No, it's the box. Okay, let's look in these drawers. This filing cabinet seems like some kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look. But I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff. He already said it was okay.
hey,
It's fine. Check whatever you want. Are you sure? Okay then. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. But all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
well,
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
now,
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. Well, damn. Tell us how you really feel. It's just... Huh? This picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Aww. Hey, Kyoko. my feelings.
Why would
They're
you?
seeping in. Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoning me again. And this time he even stole the opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Photo of Kyoko and the headmaster.
Hey,
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
so...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it's only it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but you not want us to tell everybody.
Hey,
Could you leave? Oh, okay. Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko? Don't worry, I'm fine. She needs to process her feelings by herself. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a
I
second.
need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad, how you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. Oh, the lights are blinking. I think the time's off since Siri bot pushes back the time for ads to run when I get a raid. There we go. I was about to start talking. I knew it. Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some more time to myself. Just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. We're about to go see if we can open them lockers. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt it's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all of this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is still hidden. It's a very polarizing... I'm not reading this again. 15 of us met in the mail hall. Add Mukaru to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Mukaru. She's even undeniably dead. Yeah, they blew her ass up. So the ones still alive are me, Yakia, Hiro, Yoko. Welcome back from the ads. Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There has to be. Bruh, I don't think there is. There might be, but I don't think there is. All there is. Okay, let's look. See if we can open these lockers. Ooh. Wait, what's there? No, it's trouble. Start with this one over here. So does that mean, well, let's just give it a try. I took out my not your handbook, the other one, stupid. No luck. Maybe only the locker's owner, but wait. What about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. Okay, I took the emergency handbook and ran it across the card reader and beep. All right, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. This locker is totally disorganized, and it looks like it's what's his name's locker. Honestly. The one who wants to go talk to the spirits. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked in no particular order, and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible. I picked up one of the notebooks I saw, but the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. There's his name, Yashiro Hagakori. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yashiro Hagakori. Is this our Yashiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here. No, that can't be possible. I think it's looking real possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Locker notebook. And then there's something else. Just right. Is that a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait. Aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? Nah, I don't think it is. Yeah, nothing down there. Huh. And let's see if we can open this one. Looks like the locker opened. Now let's see what we've got inside. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Dang. This one? Just a single thing. This thing is particularly empty. Is this a card? There is just one thing. Some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. What? I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. I just so happened to be the headmaster. It just so happened to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me? As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. Oh, we know who that is. She can't stand her daddy. This can't be true, can it? Ren, hello. Thank you for the lurkies. But I knew it. But I knew it was. And I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hadn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I mean, she might not have talked to him. I mean, she might not have seen him, but she might have talked to him. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. What does this all mean? So all of these lockers are going to have stuff pointing to us looking like the criminals or part of the ultimate despair. I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Locker pocketbook. Damn. All right. But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belonged to Hiro, a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko, and there has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward, and I have to believe in everyone. So that was this one, right? And look at this one. Nope, don't see anything that could be a clue. Nothing in that one either. Okay. Okay, so it's only those two that had anything? Damn. Alright. There wasn't anything in here, right? No. Yeah, we can't even click on that. Alright. Got new music. Let's go. There we go. Trying to think if there's anything that we were able to unlock here. I don't think so. Okay, are we able to go in this room? Oh yeah, that's the art room. Gotta go in here and then get that part. Okay. Oh, we passed that a room.
Hey, Makoto.
Are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured if all the doors in the school have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But
Although I couldn't bring myself to open it.
I mean,
It might explode, right? And that really sucks. So you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Hina raced over to the nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? All right, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Oh, is this a hatch? There's some kind of hatch on the floor. But right now, I'm more concerned about that weird device. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though. Looks like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean?
Okay.
All right, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on. You can't just, or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says data center. Data center? I took a good look at the control panel and I saw a bunch of buttons, each written with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled data center. Jinga, what's up? That must be the one she pushed, but the data center, that's right next door, the room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably better go check it out. Yeah. How you doing, Jinga? So please, I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from here. From over here. Okay, bitch. You out here fucking shit up and I gotta check it out.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll cheer you on super loud from way over here. That's supposed to make me feel better. Jinga, how you doing? I'm at the end of 3 now. Been playing it a lot off stream. My fat ass was running out of breath reading so much. Jinga, shut up. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? Is he not talking? Hey. Grrr, give me all your donuts. Is that you, Hina? What? Ah, busted. Ah, man, busted. How did you know? Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling? Well, I mean, I can't really see anything in here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Aw, man. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. I'd get so excited during trials, like, yes, come through, voice actors, right? Every time they say something, I'm like, oh, let me shut up. You go ahead, please. You got the floor. All right, so now we know what this room is. Whoa. Hey, Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now? It was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? What? For real? Yup, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Who's been missing? Unless somebody isn't really dead. And they're controlling Monokuma. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Kyoko's theory was right. But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I wouldn't be shocked. No, I would be shocked. I don't think he has the brain power for that. If somebody is controlling him. I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true... I'm not reading this again. Then the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Monokuma control room. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like the face you're making. Oh, no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something. I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, you want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah. All right, what's this? Can we go down here? What's wrong, Makoto? Let's hurry up and get out of here. Okay, I can't open that hatch. That's some bull. Bull. I'll try it one more time. Okay, fine. Click. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? I think it locked. What? Oh, she did. The door, I think it just locked on its own. What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked. But why? Because somebody's in there controlling Monokuma. They crawled up out the hatch like a bitch. Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma. Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like. It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room, as you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So, right, now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you weren't as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? Yeah, but you wouldn't let me open it. No way. The hatch on the floor? Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace. He's gone, but... Was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave? Well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault. Oh, okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated again.
Got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Hina took off at a full sprint, and I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. All right, let's do the music room, and then we need to see the headmaster's room, right? Because we're in the data center. This way. Oh, that's the office. We've been in there before. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this is this'll be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Oh, there's a camera in here. Even in the headmaster's room, there's a surveillance camera and a monitor. Even in the headmaster's room, there's a monitor. There are trophies and even a shield in the display case.
Come on.
Hey, Makoto,
Not possible.
are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you?
Such ignorance.
When we get out of here, remember this moment. Excuse me, you don't want to work with anybody? I'm being nosy on my own. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. The bookshelf seems really well made, and it's filled with files and thick books. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. Class 78 student roster. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class 78 student registry. It contains profiles for all of us and Mukuru.
So in
Apparently, class number 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuru's profile in Kyoko's room,
I see.
that's right, it also mentioned class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words,
there can be no doubt Mukuru was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. Mukuru Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mukuru's profile actually contains 2 pages. Oh, damn. What?
so in other words,
When it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuru that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuru reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats, close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuru definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuru's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuru was a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuru was and the mastermind were allies? So why would they kill Mukuru? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuru was capable of. What's up, Conundrum? It is going well. Chilling. Streaming. Yeah, that was a gift from Curlidi when they first moved in. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the mastermind is even stronger than Mukuru herself was. Not if you drink it on a regular basis. What's that? Where am I at? I'm only to right here. I used to be able to drink a whole thing of this in a day. My water consumption sucks now.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within that file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl, perhaps, you've never seen before? A girl who seems to be included as part of our class, number 7, as part of our class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about the girl is included in the file. What have you been playing lately? Oh, is that who ended up winning? Were you excited? I bet they are. No, I don't watch sports anymore. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32. They're snarking on business stuff? Oh, okay. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me? Like, if she has a nice body? But it is what it is. The event I was supposed to speak at got canceled, unfortunately. Aw, I'm sorry to hear. Did they reschedule it yet? Or are they going to reschedule it? You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is, maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean? Wait, is he trying to say she's not really dead? There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuru? And is that what he's saying? If he's saying that, is that Junko? The model? Because she's the only one who had nails on. Did they find her body and use it as a decoy? And Mukuru isn't really dead? Okay. But I have a venting event this coming weekend I will go to. Wait, a venting event? Where people go and vent together as a group? Oh, vending. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, no, you're fine. Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right? Oh, that'll be fun. Are you excited?
It's all
That's all
clear.
I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Great. Mukaru Ikusaba's profile. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice for me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Oh, that's good. Are they excited for high school? I feel like it probably would be a good networking event. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch? But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Okay, and we looked at everything else in here. Oh. Okay. That. Alright, now are you going to the 5th floor? Oh yeah, we couldn't get in that one room. Where was it? Your classrooms. This one. Bio room. This room's freezing, it looks like. Well, here I am in the bio lab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant freezer. Seriously, why is it so cold? I think he is, but it's going to be a challenge. Oh no, why? I don't think that would work in here. There are icicles hanging from the monitor. I'm surprised the surveillance camera can work with how cold it is in here. Yeah, I wouldn't think it would work either. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of these things lately. Ugh, so cold. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. Is this where all the students are that died? There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side... there's some kind of weird machine. Oh, okay. I've seen something like this before. Ah, that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. Oh, did I send you the picture of my Snoop? Yeah, your cards. They looked cool. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look. There's 6 of them and the lights aren't on because we're not dead yet. That's where we're supposed to go when we die. Okay, so it... yeah, and these ones, the lights are off. Yeah, can we open these ones? This is one of those fridges they put dead bodies in. I've seen them on crime shows and stuff. Then does that mean everyone who died is... they're all in this little room? Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated system have been activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. I got a hat, a cup, a stand with my information, and a new bag. Oh, let me see. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. Well, looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It's some kind of makeshift morgue. And about those lights by each slot, it looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which means inside each slot lit up in blue, another one of the victim is. The biolab lights have been added. Okay. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Okay. So yeah, there's actually 7 that don't have a light on because that top one should have a 10th person in it if Mukuru is actually dead. I'm going to work on getting a polo and new tables cloths as well with your logo on them. Oh, that looks good. I like it. Well, now we know what the tarps are for. And there's 6, and then there's 1. But there's 16 in total, but only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna click on this one. Can we click on this one? This is one of the fridges. Okay. Is he not gonna point out that there's only 10 that have, or 9 that have a light on? Or are they gonna wait until the trial to do that? Alright, so now we gotta go to places where we already have, meaning the dojo and the garden. The map again. M, is it M for map? I'm trying to remember what the thing was to pull up the map. There we go. V for map. So this. Oh, Toko. So this is where you were?
What do you want?
Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything, not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have something, right? But there isn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back! Give me back my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your
Don't
problem?
tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept it? Except me. Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm going to get going. I'm not going nowhere. Her ass can leave. Mm-hmm. Mm. Lurky. All right, thanks for the lurky lurk. Okay, we already looked at that before too. Is there anything else in here we didn't see? The trees. The trees. Cherry blossoms inside a full bloom. That's not weird. All right. Oh, it's up. Why? Why is everything? I don't think there are any clues here. Yeah, we can leave now. You know who we haven't found yet? Hero. Huh? It's gone. Yeah, the body's gone. Mukuru's body. It's not here. Maybe the body is inside the tool shed? I'd better check just to be sure. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body, but if it's not in here either, then it must be... Could it be in the biolab? But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. That tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so I'd better look into it. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. It says Biolab. Then this originally came from the Biolab? Tarp. I've already looked at all this stuff before, but... Okay. That's all I really need to check here. You sure? You don't want to check on the chickens again? There's still 4 chickens left. Honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there were more than that. The sprinkler control panel. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Oh. Oh, so we got all the clues? All right.
cool announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint.
Okay, what is it? What's your hint?
For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious. There's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? Oh, hey, hero. Makoto? Why'd you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. He lying. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait. There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? I wouldn't be shocked. I think he's acting stupid on purpose. He went to go control Monokuma. He just didn't think I'd get here this fast. Ah, great. Okay.
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome. Hello, are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. The envelope? This must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just go get on with it. Get on with it. Monikuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. Is it all the pictures I found? What I found was a single photograph. Wait, it's everybody. With the new girl. Or with the girl we couldn't find. It featured a bunch of faces I recognize extremely well. Junko's face is... I feel like she wouldn't let her face get covered up like that. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but... there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at that file, Mukaru Ikusaba. Then this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukaru here with everyone else? And even more than that, where am I at? So I'm the one taking the picture then? Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like that. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but that's definitely unnatural. Is that everyone else is in the picture? I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you going to keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out. But I told you, I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. Oh! You throwing passwords at me again? I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Group photo has been added to the truth. I said I wasn't going to read that part anymore. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that conclusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Okay. Why isn't everybody else here if they got the same thing as me too? Not showing anybody else is here. Maybe somebody's in the nurse's office. Nobody's here. I don't think anybody's actually in their room, but you can see. So, this is where you've been hiding? Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto? Sorry, why is everybody running for me? Why is everybody running for me? Do they think I'm the killer for real? What? She ran off so fast I didn't even have time to ask to stop her. For her, damn. Ina, why? Why won't you talk to me? Damn. Nobody's here. Are they trying to say I'm the ultimate despair? There's all kinds of stuff I want to talk to her about, but I'd better give her some more time. There's like nobody in here after they did that little test your might thing with Mondo and Taka. Those stools look like heels. I guess they're going back to the school. This is where I woke up at? No, this is not the room I woke up in. Haven't been in here in a minute. There. Been in the nurse's office already. Bathroom. Gym. Ah, I can't go in there either. It's the other light right here. Oh, he's in here. Is he gonna be all scared? Oh, Byakuya. Aggressive. Listen, do you think we can talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait. But of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me, like everybody else. We gotta find everybody else so they do the same thing. Juking down the hallway. Okay. Anybody in this classroom? Probably not. Hmm. Huh? Mm. We can't go in the data lab anymore. Nobody's in there. That's true. Been in there. Nobody's in here either. Final girl, hi. How are you doing? Danganronpa? I am playing some Danganronpa. Trying to finish it, but we shall see if that happens today or not. Ooh, what are you studying for? Is it for a class? Assert. The headmaster. Here's a fifth floor. Ooh, nice. You kind of do it. I understand. Having one, trying to just have one income and live your life is a struggle, honestly, in this economy, which is disgusting. I decided to visit the biolab one more time. And the first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Huh? Coco? Wait. Oh, she opened one up. Damn. Girl. A girl. Let's do this, because if she wakes up, she's probably gonna be Jack. Or it's open. Oh, but Toko. I guess we're gonna click on Toko. Toko, are you okay? No. No. She's not dead, is she? Genocide Joe. Are shocked? Yeah, my job demoted me. So I was like, okay, actually I need something I can do on the side. Yeah. And if you got demoted, you probably already know everything you need to do for that job. So you don't need to use that much mental capacity at work and put it towards what your side hustle is going to be. So you think you fucked me over, but you kind of didn't. My last job, not my like 2 jobs ago, probably more than that, I did a cert so I could leave the country before Donald Trump became president, but then COVID happened and I couldn't leave. But I did all the stuff to get for like my TOEFL. I did all the stuff while I was at work. Did you? Yeah. I was like, for real, trying to get up out of here. But then we couldn't leave. He put the lockdown on the country. We couldn't go anywhere. I was like, fuck. And I was going to be going to China where it originated. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going anywhere. It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold. I think I might catch cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? Ah, I must have fainted again. Bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, Stinky. No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remembered was me waking up. Now, what'd you do to Miss Moroso? Morose. Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo, bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. No, it's more like half. But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I'll slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya's around here somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself? I assume so.
I'm on fire.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. I do. Not right after, because that's a lot of reading. But I will, because somebody redeemed them. I'm going to play a quick game after this. And then somebody redeemed Dragon Age Veilguard. And I'm going to play that. And then I will probably play the second one. But we shall see. We shall see. I might play another short game after that and then get into another long game. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Coco shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Ah, I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. The fridge, it's open. But I'm sure they were all shut last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko,
Makoto.
it's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
It would seem
it's a morgue. Oh, it definitely is a morgue. Yeah,
I knew
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It seems
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened this slot here, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her? Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuru's body is in here. Mukuru's corpse? Mukuru's body is inside the fridge.
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the investigation. Also, another thing that I think it's Junko's body and not Muro, whatever her name is. I know I have to look at her name to say it correctly. She's like a mercenary. Why would she be going around with nails on? I can understand her. She like not to stereotype female mercenaries or whatever, because I'm sure they can have their nails done. But I feel like she wouldn't. Oh, that's right. Pump, how you doing? Yo, yo, yiggity, yo, yo. How you doing? How's your Sunday? Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then.
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there? That's it? It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. Punk ass. I'm just kidding. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about the announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on that offer. Huh? Why not?
Because
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Oh, is it just gonna say the same thing?
Whew. Because
Okay. You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Yeah, in the shed. Ah, it's the same as the one I found in the garden tool shed. And if I remember that tarp, it had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there.
it would seem
It would seem like the blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on, including Mukuru's, there's 9 in all. 9 lights. Biolab lights has been updated in the truth bullets. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Geez, that was fast. Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll take my report briefly. Anyone could do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? Because it's Junko's body, and Junko got stabbed in the stomach. That's why they blew her stomach up. Got it. I'm like a dog with a bone right now. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. Junko got impaled. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but those were at least several days old. The only other option is the other wounds, but the file says they were old. Yeah, because Junko's been dead forever. Where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However,
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
But what if Mukuru herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
at the very least,
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Hyoko's account. Okay.
hey,
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuru's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5'7", 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get that all right? You remember all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then,
indeed.
and don't forget about the tattoo thing. Finrare tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake. Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuru Ikusaba. Immortal, what's up? How you doing?
And
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
so then,
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuru's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. How's your weekend? How are you doing? Oh, wait. Are we not going to put the body back? don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this? How have you been on this fine Sunday? I've been great. Trying to see if I can finish this today, but I don't know because we haven't even got to the trial and we're several hours in. They're like about to be 6 hours in.
Why?
Bad. Did you forget she was our enemy once? A part of the ultimate despair? But she still got killed. She's still a victim. Just stream forever? No.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still. Kyoko's like, okay. So, stop feeling sorry for her. You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then.
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Ah, hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. The notebook. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Go ahead then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What? So.
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need a handbook of whatever the locker belongs, of whoever the locker. But to get into any of the lockers, you'd need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using the emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because.
It's raining hard as fuck here. I thought a plane flew over. I was like, no, there's no planes. It's usually a helicopter for the hospital. But damn. I had to take my headphones off. Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belonging to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true.
Could that mean that video is real too? Video? Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook that way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A DVD? And it says Class 78 Urgent Interviews.
So...
Not me saying it like that. I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway.
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. Interview DVD.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. You have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other words,
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. Huh? What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. Huh? Oh, about her dad? I think that's what she means. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life, and all because of the mastermind.
however,
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fury of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
why?
So what is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So, that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whether the truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I'd better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. Oh, they're not gonna just teleport me there? Boo. You're on the, what, 5th floor? My nose stopped itching for a bit. All right, stairs, looking for the stairs. AV room's on the 1st floor. Oops, button. Let me save before I go in here. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I'd better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared.